What's up? Inflatable enthusiast here, and today's review is on the new for 2022 Gemmy 10-foot wide kaleidoscope cluster of Clovers inflatable. So I got this off of Seasons Inflatables for $119. It's new for this year. I can't really show much of the box because they actually just shipped it in a brown cardboard box, and there's the inflatable right there. And it has my shipping label and stuff all over it. Yeah, I thought this would come in its own box, but for some reason it doesn't. But that doesn't really bother me a whole lot. So yeah, this is made by Gemmy. It's new for this year. It's a bunch of Clovers, and it has like I think it has gold material, yeah, as you can see there, and it has a few kaleidoscopes in it. It is a cheap fan inflatable, so there's an adapter with it, but I just really liked the design, and I was looking for, like, you know, another St. Patrick's inflatable to get, and I liked this one, actually. I thought it was pretty cool. So not a whole lot to say about it. There's no box that we can look at. So let's look in the box. Here's the instructions. The 12-volt adapter, which is actually one of the bigger ones. It's a little bigger than the usual ones. This is the same adapter that was on, like, my Shivering Snowman. But it's the same amount of voltage, so it's not any more powerful. It's just a different shape, I guess. I don't know. And then here's the stake pack. Oops, the adapter just fell on the floor. It's fine. Stake pack looks like 8 of those fishhook stakes, and then I think, yeah, 4 tethers. So I don't know where the tethers in this thing are, but I'm assuming since there's 8 stakes, is going to be, you know, the typical 4 that you would attach the 4 tethers to, and then there's going to be 4 more, like, on the base of the inflatable somewhere. But yeah, so I'm going to get this taken out of the box, and we'll inflate it. Alright, let's plug it in. So, also, it does have pretty sure that's a large cheap fan. It's either large or medium. It actually, yeah, it's a large. It looks like a medium to me for a second. I'll twist it up over here. Alright. Gotta step back a little bit. Here it is. It looks pretty cool. So the big one in the middle says Happy St. Patrick's Day, and like a gold print, which is really cool. Looks very, very nice. Has a kaleidoscope right down there. It's like one of the bigger, like, normal Gemmy kaleidoscopes. I'll show you it right here. And then the 2 Clovers at the end have, like, the smaller kaleidoscopes that you'd see on, like, cheap fans. These are the same ones that are on my photorealistic Clark Griswold. And then the 2 here just have LEDs. So, yeah, I really, really like this thing. Especially the kaleidoscope in the middle one. It's kind of like that fiery effect. I think that looks really nice. The kaleidoscopes in the 2 end ones, they're kind of like, they still look nice, but they're not as, I guess, fluent as the kaleidoscope in the middle. So you can see that flows very nicely, and these are just kind of like disco sort of lights, but they still look very good. And if they put, like, you know, the big kaleidoscopes in these 2 end ones, they would probably not even stand up. Yeah, so this is a really, really nice inflatable. I think $120 is a little too much for this. I'd probably price it around $70 or $80 at the most. But it is definitely very nice. I don't know the height of it, but I'd say this is about 4 feet tall, the very top of the big Clover in the middle. But it is 10 feet long, so yeah, I have a great spot for it in my St. Patrick's display, and I think it'll look really nice. So I'm trying to find tethers here. So there's 2 on either side of the big Clover. There's one there at the bottom of that one, and then there's, I think, another one at the end of this one. Yep, there's one at the end of that one. Should be one on this one too. Actually, there is not, but then there is one at the end of this. So that's very interesting. They put a tether on this one, but this one they did not put a tether on, but they put the tether on this one in a different spot than this Clover, because this Clover, as you can see, the tether's at the bottom of the middle. The tether on that one is at like the end. So that's a little strange, honestly. I don't really like that a whole lot. And I actually did just notice there is a tether at the bottom of the big Clover as well. And actually, the zipper on the back of the inflatable is very interesting. It's actually vertical. And the placement of the fan is also very interesting. It's not like at the very bottom, it's sort of just at the back. But also the bottom is very, very small, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, as you can see, the zipper is vertical, and it's a very, very big zipper. So just wanted to point that out. But the main part of this inflatable is how it lights up, so I want to see how this lights up in the dark. Alright, here it is in the dark, and this lights up really, really well. You can very clearly read Happy St. Patrick's Day on the front. You won't notice that it's gold, like the gold paint on the front at night, but you can very clearly read that. On camera, it's like a little lighter green than it is in person. In person, it's like a much darker green. And then these two Clovers are lighter. But yeah, this one looks very, very nice. I'm very pleased with how this inflatable lights up. It looks great at nighttime. So yeah, I recommend this inflatable. I think it's a great design. The weird thing with the tether right here doesn't bother me. It's not a huge deal, but everything else besides that, I mean, they couldn't have put a base fan on this, so I can't complain that it's a cheap fan, especially since there's only 2 LEDs on it, and pretty much the whole inflatable lights up. Well, not the whole inflatable, but most of it are these kaleidoscopes, and the kaleidoscopes look fantastic. It inflates very tightly too. So yeah, $120 is definitely expensive. I mean, if you really like this design like I do, definitely buy it, because I'd say it's worth it. But I think this should have been priced around $80 or $70. That might just be Seasons inflatables though, I don't know. But I feel like if this was on Yard Inflatables, it would be about $70 or $80. Yard Inflatables typically sells inflatables for very, very cheap. This is actually, I think, the only inflatable I've bought off of Seasons. I don't typically buy from them because the thing with Yard Inflatables is they have a lot more than Seasons inflatables because they don't just carry Gemmy inflatables. I'm pretty sure Seasons only carries Gemmy. And they sell them for like full retail price. Yard Inflatables typically discounts them about $20-$30, which is a big discount. But I'm not like ripping on Seasons. I think they're a great website. So, but this is the only website that this is sold on too. You can't get this anywhere else, I don't think. And obviously it wasn't sold in stores because it just comes in a cardboard box. Correct me if I'm wrong though. I'm not 100% sure. This may be sold in some stores. So let me know in the comments if it is. But as far as I know, you can only get this from Seasons for $120. But yeah, so anyways, that's going to do it for this one. If you like this, definitely pick it up. I think it looks really, really great. So yeah, anyways, I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.